Okay, I'm just gonna go over everything with you guys just because it is quite a bit of work. I want you guys to be completely in the know what's going on here. So oil change, that's definitely needs to be done. We've done, this is for your airbag. So right now, if you got an accident, the airbags wouldn't go off. So this is definitely a safety concern and should be dealt with. We've done it as a diagnostic, but we know it probably just needs a clock spring and the steering wheel has failed. Under hood fuse panel has water damage. Replace 10 amp fuse. That might actually fix the airbag once we change that. If it doesn't, we're gonna need to do a little bit more diagnostics to see why that airbag light's on, but until we fix that fuse box, there's no way of knowing. So this is all the fuse box information. This is the airbag part of it, so it needs a clock spring, and then the fuse box will deal with that as well, like I was saying. So that would be $1,113 if you want to. We did have this in deferred work, but I'm giving you one option to get it up to par so it's safe. Wheel alignment, obviously before we do the wheel alignment, we need to do all the ball bearings and all that, or the ball joints, sorry, and all that. Disc brake pads for the rear, because the rear ones, they look like they're done until we get the tires off, we won't know. So the rear brakes might be all right, but the caliper has to be done. It has to be done in, most of this you will need to do because of the tire almost falling off there, but we'll take a look. Obviously, if it doesn't need some of this, we'll take it off and we'll explain. So worst case scenario for brakes and everything is that. The only thing we haven't added is the wheel bearing yet. If it needs one, we're gonna have tire off shortly and I'll know. Shock absorbers front. So we did take a video. The shocks are actually broken right off, so they're just wiggling inside the springs there. We did send you a video of that. Suspension control arm upper. So your front are moving. The tires, we did take a video to show you that the front tires are wiggling quite a bit. Front left upper, front right upper. Suspension ball joint lower, so your lower ball joints are causing that as well. So this is both sides, so that's why it shows two. So it'll be ball joints right and left, so passenger and driver side. So this would get your vehicle up to par. All the safety concerns would be dealt with, and it's actually be a decent vehicle there. The deferred work, now I'm going to go over. So this is deferred work. This is recommended, but we can defer it because the tires are still all right. The front two tires should definitely be changed, but you can let us know if you want us to do your tires. Each tire, you're looking at $278.57. The wheel studs, we do need to do 8 wheel studs. So actually these wheel studs are going to go over here because obviously we need to change the wheel studs. That's for the tires that do it. So this quote is $51 more because of the tires. Doorman, lug nuts, wheel, all of that. So that's the prices for that. Rims, so we need 2 rims, which is going to be actually in the, not the deferred, because you do need the 2 rims, which are $400 each. So all brand new tires with the 2 new rims and everything. So then your vehicle's up to par for the winter would be $22,422.46, which we can do all of that now. And then you'll have all nice new tires, all that fun stuff. So the automatic transmission oil cooler hose line is leaking. So to replace all those cooler lines, reattach them, transmission fluid, all of that stuff, adding all the new fluids back in and everything would be $785.99. Those are leaking. We don't know how much. We need to do a shampoo to see how bad it is, so we can leave this and defer till next time. Automatic transmission fluid filter service. So your transmission fluid does smell a little off, so that's why we recommend doing that, but we can wait until next time, defer it, take a look at it the next time. And engine oil pan slightly leaking. You don't have to worry about that, but just keep that in mind that it might start to actually leak. So if it does need it, it is a big job. You got to remove a bunch of stuff. It's about a 2-day job to change the oil pan gasket and all that fun stuff. So you're looking at $2,574, which you don't have to worry about that right now. Power steering fluid flush. So the power steering fluid was completely empty. So that would be $172. We think it was completely empty. I'll just tell you why in a minute. Brake fluid system flush. The brake fluid, we should flush it if we're going to change the brakes, so we would put that over there. We do recommend flushing your brake fluid. The heater underneath your vehicle, so you have like a block heater, a diesel heater thing, that it works as a block heater, but you can use it anywhere. So that would be this. Your shock absorber, rear. They are sweating. I left in deferred because it's not that bad yet. And we can do that, keep an eye on them, look at them later if you want, or we can just change them. Steering gearbox, so it was completely empty, so we don't know if it's a line that's leaking or if it's the actual gearbox itself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just shampoo it, and then next oil change we'll take a look at it, see where it's leaking, if it's leaking, see if it's working. But when it came here, it's completely empty. So if that's needed, it's 1011. Again, that's deferred because we don't know. So if you go with any option, we're gonna shampoo it, we're gonna clean underneath perfectly clean. So next time we know where all this oil is coming from, or if it's coming from anywhere, or if it's previous leaks. So you're looking at $7,988.26 to get it up to par. The only thing that we forgot, like I said, to move over here is your 2 rims. So you gotta add the $400 for the 2 rims and the lug nuts and stuff. So you're looking at, after tax GST, you're looking at just under $9 grand to get everything up to par. Obviously you can choose what you want to do out of here, but this is what you need to get it roadworthy up to DOT standards. This stuff over here is by next oil change you will need new tires, but technically the 2 front ones should be changed now, but that's up to you if you want to take it to your other tire guy, or we can go ahead and just throw in all 6 new tires, and then we can get your oils done at our shop and we can keep it up to par moving forward, so then you don't have these big heavy mechanical bills. I hope that helps. Thank you. Bye.